Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all well and I hope that you are all good. Welcome to another video, and I really hope that with everything that I'm going to share in this video, that it could really be a blessing to you and encouragement to you as well. So we all know that 2020, the whole world kind of like locked down, shut down because of the coronavirus, and it put a lot of us to be stuck. Not okay, it made a lot of us have to stay indoors, not go out and stuff like that. And for those of you who are in the UK, you will know that we are currently in our third lockdown. Whilst I'm recording this video, we are currently in our third lockdown. Thankfully, good news came last week that we will be coming out of lockdown by June 21st. I believe that we are all waiting for that time so then we can all go out, go traveling, everything. The first lockdown, it was okay. Yeah, I was actually doing okay. I was in the first lockdown, I created a new YouTube channel, which is this. I was doing webinars with my ministry. I was also spending time with some friends from church, praying online through Zoom. Zoom became the thing, and yeah, it was really encouraging. I was really doing well. I was keeping myself busy. And second lockdown came. It was during like the time of Christmas and stuff like that, so I was at home anyways with family and everything like that, so I didn't really feel it as much. But however, this third lockdown, guys, I really do not know what was going on, honestly, but I got all in my feelings. And honestly speaking as well, when we look at the results and we look at statistics, we see that especially with young people, there's been a high rise of like mental health issues. And I understand why, because being locked in your house all the time, it's like you've got enough time to think, and if you're not careful, you can really just get swallowed up and drowned in your thoughts. And if you don't take control of your thoughts, or if you're not thinking about what you're thinking about and you're not careful, your thoughts can really lead you down a very negative path, which it almost did with me. And during this time, I was feeling so anxious, so depressed, so stressed out, and it came from a lot of fear about the future. It came with a lot of like doubt, thinking, will anything change? Would this be my life forever? And just so many things were coming, even things from the past. So many things were coming to me all at once. It became so hard for me to pick up my Bible and read, let alone pray. But however, thankfully, I'd started journaling. So journaling became so much easier for me because I was able to, all my thoughts and feelings, write it down. And once I write it down, I felt like a relief, because it was a form of prayer as well. And I'm just so grateful to God, because he really kept me and he really pulled me through. And I remember there was a time as well, just before things got quite bad, my sister, my bestie, my friend, we were speaking, and I was starting to have like so many dreams, and the dreams were a lot. Dreams where I'll be like, I don't know, running away from people, or where I'll be in the midst of like a fight or of war. It was just too much. And dreams where I'll see like things falling on top of me. It was a lot. And all of that was because as well of all the anxiety I was feeling. And I won't lie to you, with everything that was happening in the world and the news, them letting the records of people dying, and the things with the vaccine, and there was just so many voices. I think I was allowing it and letting it get to me so much. In the first lockdown, I was saying, when I was sharing it with with my sister, I was just explaining it to her, and then I spoke to her, opened up to her, and she was just speaking into my life, encouraging me, trying to keep me up and stuff like that. And then there's one thing that she also said. She said to me, like, what the Lord is saying is that you need to be careful, because the way that you're feeling anxious and going through anxiety right now, you need to be careful, because it can now start actually turning into panic attacks. And I received that word, I took that word, prayed about it, but like 2 weeks just after that, I was so anxious that I was finding it hard to sleep at night. I was finding it just hard to even think. I was snappy all the time. Just for the littlest thing, I would just kick off. I would just be so snappy. And I remember one day, like it got so bad that day that I was in the shower and my heart was beeping. My heart was beating so fast, like palpitation. It was just so strong. I almost thought that my heart was gonna come out through my chest. My heart was beating so much. Like I was just like, raw, like what is this? What's going on? I even had to put my hand on my chest to feel how hard and how fast my chest was beating. And I was just like, Holy Spirit, like, what is this? Thankfully, as soon as I said that, it reminded me the word that my sister gave to me, where the Lord was like, you really need to be careful and to, deal with this anxiety before it becomes having panic attacks. And then obviously when I came out the shower, I took time to go on Google to try and find out, okay, like what are signs of panic attacks. And one of the signs were being out of breath and heart beating rapidly, lack of sleep, and not being like restless sleep basically. And I was like, raw, okay, I'm kind of getting all these symptoms. I felt like I was losing my mind. I felt like I couldn't think properly. I couldn't pinpoint my emotions. I just even couldn't understand, like, why am I even feeling like this? But thankfully, I have great people around me who I was able to really open up to. I remember one day the Lord was just saying to me how you're focusing too much on living in the future and you're forgetting to live in the now. Like the word of God says, don't worry about tomorrow because tomorrow will worry about itself. Just focus on today. You're not able to go ahead of yourself. Clearly, you're not able to change anything right now. So this situation you can't control. So even though you can't control this situation, don't let this situation control you. Just hold on to the peace that I've given you. Hold on to the joy that I've given you. And I just want to say that if this has been you during this time of quarantine where, your anxiety, I don't even want to say your anxiety because I don't want you to claim it as something that is yours because it's not yours. If you've been feeling anxious, if you've been feeling depressed, if you've been feeling overwhelmed and worrying and stressed with everything that's going on around the world, one thing that I will say is maybe take some time out from not watching the news so much because that's where everything goes down. I've decided to not watch the news that much anymore, unless when it's like certain and important announcements, then I'll listen to it. Or most of the time, honestly speaking as well, most of the time I won't. I'll just go online on BBC News and just check out, okay, what's the deal right now with this whole lockdown and quarantine and stuff like that. That's what I'll do. Once I finish reading the article, put my phone down, leave it away. And also be careful of what you watch and what you allow yourself to be entertained by on social media. If you follow all these platforms which are good, that's always talking about depression, how to overcome depression, these are the signs and stuff like that, I was following some for informational purposes, but then after I saw that even though I was being informed, but at the same time, constantly seeing a post wasn't really doing good to my mental health. I mean, you may be different, but for me personally, so I had to unfollow those accounts. So I just wanted to say as well, just be careful as well of who you follow, who you allow yourself to be entertained by. And another big and massive thing that I would say is don't suffer in silence. Reach out to somebody, whether a friend, a relative, even a professional. I don't care, even if you're a Christians as well, yes, we need therapy because some of us have come from a past of so much and we possibly been through much. So go to therapy, go to counseling, express yourself, talk. Don't hold things inside because the more you hold it inside, the more that it will boil up. As you can see up there, I've got so many planners, journals, notebooks, everything. I love writing and I love reading. That's my thing. I've got all those things there. And yeah, I've really been journaling a lot. Journaling has really helped me. At times I would take up my journal and here's me thinking, okay, I'm just going to write one page. almost half an hour later, I've written like 5, 6, 7, 8 pages because I'm just letting it all out. And when I let it all out, it's like, you know, I'm brain dumping. I let it all out. When I finish, close it, thank the Lord, put on some praise music, and just leave it be. I'm still, you know, implementing steps and things to be able to stay on top of things and not allow myself to really, you know, fall back into things. But yeah, I really hope as well this can be a blessing to you. And if it's you, like I always say, reach out to somebody, don't suffer in silence. And I'll be praying for you guys as well who have possibly been going through anxiety and having mental health issues during this period, and just hope and pray that, you know, you stay strong, you stay firm, and know that God has got you. He loves you. He's there for you. Reach out to him whichever way that you can. Go for prayer walks as well if you want. And yeah, guys, that's it for this video for today. If this has been a blessing and encouragement to you, please share it with a loved one. Please share it with, you know, your peoples. And if you're new around here, you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and the bell button, so then whenever I release a video, you can be notified so that you won't miss any videos from me. Feel free as well to follow me on my Instagram and on my Twitter. Come by, say hi. And yeah, guys, so that's it. Have a wonderful day, night, evening, dawn, wherever you are in the world, and I shall see you in my next video. Okay, guys, bye.